Hi, welcome to Calc 2, Math 185 at Coastline College. Let me show you where things are on Canvas in this class. So when you log into Canvas, this is the home page, which is the same as the syllabus page. It has all the pages of your syllabus here. And if you scroll down, you see all the assignments by due dates. Now on top here, you see two links. One link gets you to everything involving WebAssign, the ebook. And this second link is to add discussion, the discussion board. So let's say that I click on this first. I want to show you this first. It will redirect you to the course. You should verify that it says 185. And then there are some postings here already. Here's one by me and 3 of these by your classmates. If you have not done so, do the introduce yourself by clicking on new thread here. And then type in the title. Look down here, there's nothing, right? As soon as you type in the title, for example, I am John Rowe. And you have to choose a category where your post comes in. And this one is under first day, introduce yourself. As soon as you select a category, then a dialog box opens up and you can type in here. You can embed a picture by clicking on this. You can embed a video by clicking on this. And you can type math. There are basically 3 ways of typing math. One way is if you don't know how to type math, you can click on this math button here, and it has all kinds of different symbols to help you. So for example, if I want, let's say, integral of x squared over x plus 1 dx, then I look for the integral symbol. It's not here. Oh, here we go, calculus. So integral of, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lower limit and an upper limit. I'm going to ignore that. And I'm going to do a fraction. So let's say x squared. And now I need a square. So I look for something that looks like squared. Here we go, x to the y divided by x minus 1 dx. And then I have my integral. If I want lower limit and upper limit, I can fill it in. As I was entering, as I was clicking on the different symbols, you can see down here that's building up the LaTeX code. You want to learn about LaTeX? Click on this link right here. You'll open a Wikibooks page where it walks you through the different LaTeX code to type math. Now, if I click on that, I get this. All right, that's one way to do it. And when you use this method, it always puts the math in a line by itself centered. If you don't want it to do that because, for example, you want the sentence to flow naturally, so the derivative of x squared is 2x, then what you do is you type a dollar symbol, and you type x squared using LaTeX if you know how. So let me teach you your first LaTeX symbol, and that is this circumflex symbol. Represents a superscript or an exponent. And I close out the math typing with another dollar symbol. So dollar, LaTeX, dollar. The derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. Over here, there's a little eyeball. That's a preview button. You click on that and you see that it's typed out. Oh, this 2x here, I don't really like it because it doesn't look like math, but it's okay. If I want it to look nice, I put dollar symbol around it as well, then it looks more like that X. The two looks more mathematical. All right. If I do want it to go like this, then I can have $2 symbol. When I have $2 symbols like that, then you do like this and it put the math on a line by itself centered. All the math on a line by itself centered. Oh, by the way, to go back to this screen from the preview screen, I hit escape. Escape, and I'm back here. All right, that's the add discussion board. Now let's go back to Canvas and take a look at WebAssign. You click on this dot here line. It'll take you to a module still in the same Canvas that has all of these links. I'm going to control click so it opens in a new tab. WebAssign. Click on that, it opens a new tab again. And this is view, instructor view. This is how I see things. You'll be a student, so your student view will look like this. Choose the class. You may have just one class or many classes. And right now there's nothing here because all your assignments are not started yet. But there are all these links that you can view. And then there's my eBooks. You click on that, you see all the books that you have access to, all the books that you've placed in your library. And the book that we're doing is this one. It just says Calculus, 9th edition. And all of these chapters, we're starting with chapter 5. So let me show you something. Actually, when you click on this, a chapter, it will sort of place you in the table of contents here. Then you can go around, but notice how I cannot go back to chapter 4 from here. There's a big arrow here that goes to the next page. Next page. There's a back arrow here that goes to the previous page. And oh, look at this. Sometimes you have a video in this. So this is a multimedia ebook. But there isn't a way to go back to chapter 4 from here. And there's nothing here to click. Well, to actually do that, you need to click on this X here to close out chapter 5. It'll send you back to the table of contents for the entire book. And then you can go to chapter 4, chapter 6, etc. So let's go to chapter 8. Same thing. Close this out. Sometimes when you come back to a chapter after you've been there before, it'll lend you to the same page you were before. Then how do you get to the table of contents of chapter 6? Right? You don't want to have to like randomly turning page back and forth. You click on this symbol here. This is pretty much universal symbol for menu or table of contents. And you click on that, you go back to this table of contents page for chapter 6. And then you want to go back to table of contents for the entire book, click on that X. In this class, we go from chapter 5 to chapter 11. Another place where you could have reached your ebook is to click on it right here in Canvas. All right. Now, what happens? Where do you go to get your assignments? Well, first place is, I told you with this before, you go to the home page, scroll down past the syllabus, then you have all of the assignments in chronological order of due dates. Another place you could go is to click on syllabus, and it's this page again. Or you could also click on assignments here. You click on assignments. And you end up with this page. This page is actually instructor view, so I'm gonna click on student views so I can pretend to be you. All right, there are two things up here, and I think that when you first get on, it defaults to show by date, then has all the assignments that are due by date. Well, that's exactly the same as the syllabus page. Another thing you can do is you click on the show by type. When you click on show by type, the assignments are organized by type of assignments, and you can see on the right here the percentage of score that the assignment counts for. So this group of first day assignments, the student learning contract, the assignment to introduce yourself, the homework, the orientation homework, basically. All of this is in this group, and they count for 2% of your total grade. Participation, 10%, section quizzes, 12%. Paper quizzes, 12%. You notice that there are 2 copies of paper quiz 1. You'll see why when you get there. Always click on the one that says click this one. And later on, while inside this paper quiz, you will be told to click on the link to this one. There's a weird technical reason for it. You'll see. All right, and down here are all the homework for all the different sections. So you can do them if you want to or not. They're all carrying a due date of August 31st. But really, they are optional. You don't have to do them. Same thing with chapter reviews. They all have a due date of August 31st. They're for your own good. You don't have to do them if you don't want to. Let me go back to the home page again and show you where that is. Here we go. You have all of these syllabus pages, which you need to read. And then all of these section quizzes are due according to the calendar I sent you. And then everything else has a due date of August 31st, and they're all at the bottom of this page. So if you're in the process of learning in chapter 5 and you tell yourself, I already know everything about all of these applications of integrals, then you don't need to do any of the chapter 5 homework. Just do the chapter 5 section quizzes. But you get to chapter 6 and you say, oh, I need more practice. Then scroll down and look for the homework for the section that you're in. Click on that and do the homework there. When you click on this, you're automatically taken to WebAssign where the homework is. But right now I can't show you because the assignment is locked until June 12th. All right, that's a brief overview of where everything is. When you do the student learning contract, it will bring up Proctorio, the online proctoring software or add-on to Chrome. And once you've got that locked in, then you will have it on your computer. And you can use that for other things such as Paper Quiz 1. The reason why it has 2 copies here is because it is proctored by Proctorio, and it's kind of peculiar that it has to be done that way. All right, hope that helps. Any question, ask on Ed. Let me go back to Ed and show you. If you have any question that's not a math question, click on New Thread, ask your question, and choose the category of admin questions, not math, and ask your question here. All right, welcome to the class. Let's enjoy our summer by learning a lot of math.